do you find that there is how do you kind of address that? Because it sounds quite complex, and
You mean when it comes to integration?
yeah, just plugging it all in. So we're talking to people that are used to, or we're talking regularly with people that are used to things a certain way, as we know. And although we understand the vulnerabilities and the security issues around the technology that's still widely used today, ripping things out and plugging new things in, and doing things completely differently, obviously has a cost associated with it, and with a cost associated with it, one would imagine that it's quite a difficult thing to do as well. It's going to be quite disruptive. It's going to be, a complex thing to put in place. So I was just wondering, is it difficult to put in place, or what are the kind of conversations you generally have regarding
that? That's a very important point, because obviously for the type of organizations that we sell to, every change to the core IT is honestly very scary, and they don't do that in a heartbeat. They need a lot of preparation. But once they see the even, we usually start with a POC or some sort of pilot, and once people see how simple it makes authentication, no matter to which system or where you are, on-prem or off-the-prem, then the investment becomes trivial and it becomes a very easy decision. It does require some integration efforts. Obviously, we work with IT departments to make sure everything works properly. But these type of things are becoming more and more simple, for the simple fact that whether you're working with an on-prem Active Directory setup or some IAM solution like ForgeRock, Okta, and those type of companies, then things are pretty much repeatable and duplicated. So those integrations are very easy for us to do nowadays.
Okay, cool. Okay, thanks, Or. And my final question really is, from your perspective, do you that this passwordless technology will completely replace passwords in the future for good?
Absolutely. I have no doubt that in 5 or 10 years, people would look back and see all the passwords that they needed to remember and say it was completely nuts. That it already happens in the consumer world. People are using less and less passwords. Big companies, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, are already going there for cloud accounts, for consumer accounts. So that's already happening. Just a few years ago, you had to enter a password even if you wanted to unlock your phone, and that's pretty much done with. So I have no doubt that with the benefits that passwordless authentication brings, companies, employee authentication would become passwordless in a matter of a few years. There's really no doubt about that. It's just too dangerous and too complicated and adds too much friction for everyone.